What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Mom and Son Show.
I'm the mom.
And I am the son, and today we're going to be talking about some of the craziest stories, fact or fiction, that you have ever heard going on at Disney World.
Crazy things.
Let's go see if we can figure out what's real or what's not real. But we all know, before we do that, don't forget to like and subscribe. Really helps our channel out. I think we're up to 75 subscribers. Mm-hmm. We are doing well. Thank you so much for everyone that has been following us since the start. It's awesome.
Great. Before he continues, we need to wish him a happy birthday, because today is his birthday. Happy first day of summer.
Yes.
And happy birthday.
Longest day of the year.
Any plans?
No. Just this. This is how dedicated I am, everybody. I come here on my birthday because I love this. So it's fun.
Because he's a loser.
Yeah, I don't have any friends. Everybody works over summer. What do you want me to do? But let's go ahead and talk about some of the myths or legends, I guess we should say, huh?
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Reality or fantasy?
So we'll throw up, we won't throw up, but we're going to show a picture and talk about things that have happened, or maybe they haven't. In November 2015, a man climbed to the Mayan temple at Epcot. Is this reality or is it fantasy? Is it just a myth that's been floating around on the internet, or did it really happen? What do you think?
Well, it really happened. This guy got a lifetime ban because he decided to try to climb it, and a lot of people have. It's not just one person.
And if you Google it, you can see the guy like almost 3/4 of the way up. It's pretty bizarre.
Yeah.
So that is a reality. In 2004, Pluto was run over and killed, actually, by the Beauty and the Beast float.
This is crazy. Was this in Disneyland or Disney World?
This was in Disney World. It was at Magic Kingdom. So do you think it's reality or fantasy now that we've kind of jumped the gun there?
I'm going to say reality.
It is reality. So what happened is they were in the backstage getting ready for the parade. And the costumes, you really can't see well out of the costumes. And the parade floats are really big. It was just an unfortunate...
Got run over and killed.
Unfortunate accident. And of course they had OSHA come in, and Disney was actually fined for a lot of safety violations, and they upped their safety protocol from that. This one is an interesting one. Johnny Depp randomly decides to show up at the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. I don't know how many times I was on that ride and thinking, wouldn't that be neat if he just jumped on our boat? Because that's the myth that's going around, correct?
Well, because he has showed up before.
Click it. Click it or ticket. It is a fantasy, okay? And
Well, I just said you probably think you've always wanted him because he has.
It's the word here is randomly. He doesn't randomly decide to do it. He's done it once, and that was in Disneyland. He's done it one time in Disneyland, and that was just to promote the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. From that point on, he does not do that.
But there's enough lookalikes where it looks good anyway.
True, that's true. Okay, this one is a questionable one. You can't get alcoholic beverages at Magic Kingdom.
This one is one of the easier ones. Everybody knows you can if you get to a sit-down restaurant. So,
okay, but did you know that you can't walk around in Magic Kingdom with the alcohol either?
Of course.
So if you're sitting at the restaurant and everybody is ready to go and you still have half your drink, you can't put it in a to-go cup and walk out. You have to finish it.
That's correct.
So,
but that's not the did you know? It's the question is, can you get?
Okay.
Or you can't.
It was just more information, you know. Some people do like more information. All right, here's a good one.
In 2009, someone gets stuck on It's a Small World and had to listen to that music for 30 minutes. And this is absolutely true. I feel really bad for that person because I would have just got up. Okay, stop.
Okay, here's the problem.
I would have just got up and walked away.
Here's the problem. Not to be funny, but he was stuck in a wheelchair.
Oh.
It was a person who was in a wheelchair, and it took them forever to get back to him, to get him out of the boat for obvious reasons. However, he did get a settlement from Disney, $8,000. I don't know that $8,000 was worth 30 minutes of listening to It's a Small World.
I would do that for sure.
Character costumes have air conditioning built in. I mean, those are big, fluffy, heavy costumes, and it is a fantasy. which is one of the reasons why when you're standing in line with your nieces and nephews and grandkids, and you're almost there and they say, sorry, Minnie's got to go pour some tea for her friends. They're only out there for like 10 or 15 minutes because they have to go back and get some air and maybe a lookalike come back.
Yeah, and it might not have AC in it, but as a former athletic director that had a costume and a mascot, they do have cooling pads and fans, some of them, the nicer ones, I would imagine.
I'm going to check that out.
These have fans in them because ours had a fan in it that you can turn on.
What was yours?
A penguin. Ours was a penguin, Clark College Penguins. So, but they did have fans in them, so maybe I would assume that these do, or to try to keep the magic alive, maybe they don't have them in it and they just switch out. So, ours did.
Okay, so
that's fantasy with the AC.
With
AC is very hard to keep in there. Jeez.
A man was banned for life when he commented that he could build a meth lab in his room faster than getting service.
Well, if Walter, what's his name? Walter from that drug movie, bald guy.
I have no idea. I don't watch drug movies.
Oh, well, it's a show. Everybody knows it. Watch. If you know the movie or the show I'm talking about, put it down. His name is Walter. Got glasses. It was a hit for the longest time. Lives in an RV.
I have no idea.
Well, you're a mom. You don't know.
I have no idea.
All right. Anyways, well, this is reality.
It is reality. And here's how the situation happened. It was a man who was there with his family on vacation, and they decided they wanted to extend their vacation. So they went to the front desk. I'm trying to find real fast where it was. I think it was at Pop Century.
It says Pop Century on it.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, that's right. So let me put my glasses back. It was at Pop Century, and he was trying to get service to extend the other room,
Oh my
the room.
God.
And he said, "Oh my goodness, I could build a meth lab in my room."
Try
faster
having
than you
dinner with her when she's trying to tell a story, and this is her trying to tell it quick. Like, we just need points. We don't need...
So he ended up getting banned. But
wow! So exactly what it says. The man got banned for life when he commented about building a meth lab.
All right, let's
Moving on. That's reality, everybody. Just in case you didn't get that from the rambling. The phrase "if you can dream it, you can do it" was said by Walt Disney.
Reality or fantasy?
I already saw it, so it's fantasy. But why is it fantasy? Who did it?
Because it wasn't him. It was John Fitzgerald in the 1980s when they were working on Epcot, the Horizons Center. So it really wasn't him, but once that phrase started
circulating, didn't he? Wasn't it in the show? He has a little script of it, him saying it, no?
But if he did, it's because he borrowed it from John Fitzgerald. Okay.
Fantasy. Prior to Disney World, or prior to the Disney Accessibility Pass, people would hire wheelchair-bound persons to go to the park so they could skip lines.
So prior to Fast Pass, everybody had to wait in line, but the queues weren't wide enough for wheelchairs either.
So wheelchairs had to go through the Fast Pass.
So wheelchairs would get front of line. So what do you think? Did people actually hire?
I would say this is fact, yeah.
Okay, it is reality.
Yeah.
It is reality. So, but they don't do that anymore because of the DAS.
I know people that actually just got a wheelchair just so they could do the Fast Pass. They didn't need it.
And that's why they had to. That's why they had to come up with something like this.
Exactly.
Oh, this is a good one. A man was decapitated at Magic Kingdom on Space Mountain. So if you look here, this is Space Mountain with the lights on.
I'll tell you what. When you are riding Space Mountain, you can't see anything. I'm scared to put my hands up because of how close you are riding to all the steel in front, atop, to the sides.
But if you ride on it like this, it's even worse.
So I'm going to say yes, it's true. Oh,
it's fantasy.
That's
so there is a myth going around, but they believe the reason why the myth has been spread is because they believe that it did happen to a test dummy when they were testing out the ride. So anyway, so what stories have you heard or what have you seen that has been really crazy in the parks?
Yeah, go ahead and leave some comments below. We'll definitely say them next episode. If you have any other stories or myths, I know we did this before with the basketball court in the what is it, Matterhorn. So if you have anything else, let us know. Do you want to say your little thing or no?
What's my little thing?
The little beeping thing.
Oh, this is a strange thing that we saw is when we were in Epcot and we were doing rope drop. and you know how everybody is just packed in like sardines. Next thing we hear is your good sound effect
No,
person.
go ahead. Beep, 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 beep.
Okay, beep, 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 beep. And it was a woman on the rented ECVs at Epcot. And she was just laying on the horn to part the sea of people.
Just to move.
It was just crazy. Like everybody was just looking. They parted for her because if they didn't, they were going to get run over.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
It was.
But before we go, let's hear the mom joke of the day.
What did the pirate say when he turned 80?
Don't know.
It's a birthday joke, see? Aye, matey.
I maybe. That's okay.
Aye, matey.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Okay.
I'm 80.
Okay.
I'm 80.
Okay.
It's not the worst.
Okay.
Last week or last Monday was the worst with Olaf. Oh my gosh. I'm 80 is not bad.
Okay.
All right. Tell us what you think about that joke.
Better be good.
Yeah. Well, we're leaving now. Goodbye.
Okay. I'm the mom.
And I'm the son, and this is the Mom and Son Show.